said a word about you. What I'm asking you is in the live, if you want to have a conversation in a live,
no, I don't want a conversation. Michelle's not involved. You're clout chasing.
He is not.
If you don't let me talk, I will leave. If you don't drop the people out, I will leave.
Listen, Michelle has been speaking about...
Michelle, I don't know Michelle.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. Instead of shouting and screaming, listen, Michelle has been speaking about it because Michelle speaks about manipulation on this app.
But I don't know Michelle, so I'd rather talk to people involved.
That's why she's here.
I'd rather talk to people involved because there's false accusations been made. And they've admitted there's false accusations.
Michelle is not the one saying there's a 16-year-old girl.
Nobody cares. We've already said that.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that it's false?
I have already told people to stop talking about the 16-year-old
girl. So why is Michelle talking?
Thanks, Kaz. That's not me. That's
Michelle talking host. Can I get the people involved?
Because why are you calling her host? Her name's Multi.
Michelle, no one knows you.
The reason is because I didn't... Hold on a minute.
Why is Michelle in the box? I don't know Michelle.
I'm more well known than you. Kevin Live.
No, but I don't know. I didn't say that, Michelle. I said I don't know you. I don't know you, so why are you involved in the conversation? Hold on a minute.
The reason Michelle was in the box is because I didn't know of you until yesterday, until I was in a live and I heard about what's been going on. So today, Michelle was filling me in on the situation and what...
Guys, there's nobody tapping. Can we at least tap for me, please? You know what I mean? It's 429 people, and let's get tapping. Come on, please.
What's been going on. So Michelle knows more than me.
So can I just say one thing then? Can I have my say calmly rather than shouting over people?
Yeah.
Right.
No, because if you're going to mention the 16-year-old...
No, can I just...
Milda, can I suggest you do showtime, baby?
Calm conversation.
Because that's the only way you're going to control him.
Right, can I have a calm conversation? Can I have a calm conversation then?
Don't let him speak over everybody.
Hold on a minute.
Why are other people talking? These people aren't involved.
I'm talking to the host.
But you're not involved.
Hold on a minute.
Cocky getting.
Right, we're going to go one at a time. Michelle's
one at a time.
Chippy, if you can mute, and Kay, if you can mute, and let
right, guys, I'm leaving because you're not involved. I'll do boxes somewhere else. You didn't respect me.
He kept doing that all the way through. Oh, I'm going to leave. I'm going to take my viewers. What viewers, mate? Go. You know what I mean? All he did was continually talk over people so that they couldn't get a sentence out. But I think, in the end, they handled him all right, so... But what an annoyance.
Even they've made up stuff about
everybody except you, so go ahead.
None of you are involved. None of you are involved. The host didn't let me talk. The host don't let me talk, I'll leave. You've made up lies about me. I don't know any of you. If the host doesn't let me talk, I will leave. This is your last chance.
Everybody is muted, Tim, so you can talk, so go ahead.
Right, okay. So first of all, you've made up lies about this 16-year-old girl, some fake account. Oh, there's no messages. There's no messages. They posted it all over their pages. I'm going to talk calm. They posted it all over their pages, pretending this is true. No proof. I don't even know the girl was a fake account. Secondly, the other girls that are involved, Andy, Kelly, Holly, and Kay, they're just people I blocked because I saw talking about me, yeah? They're just...
from a man's perspective, all I can say is that you women are going to understand this better than I am, because all I can see is a man that acts like a sleaze. That's it for me. He acts like a sleaze, and he shouldn't be, You guys, as women, will know better than me how he comes across to you, because I don't. I just see him as a creepy sleaze. So
people I blocked that have got all funny with me. Jen has admitted she was flirting with me, the other girl, and I did send those voicemails. I'm not denying that. I'm a single guy. What does that matter? And Lizzie was flirting with me. Lizzie told me to come down to where she lived, to bend her over. She's even said it on live. She was flirting with me. Get Lizzie in the box. Get the people that are involved in the box. You've been spreading lies. Look at you. I've come in your box because you won't come in mine. All of these false allegations, you presuming I'm someone. It's ridiculous.
Who are you talking to, Tim? Who are you referring to?
Honestly, I need legal action against this. Ridiculous.
Who are you referring it to that's been making up lies about you? Who can you say who?
What, a 16-year-old girl? You've admitted you've made up lies.
Who Kay are you talking about?
Well, no, I'm not talking about anyone else because no one else is involved. Kay made up this story about the 16-year-old girl. Yeah, it's lies. It's lies. Okay? So she's admitted that. She's admitted it's lies. Kay, is that correct? Is that correct, Kay?
Can I talk now, or are you going?
Yeah, is that correct? Tell us about the 16-year-old girl.
Okay, well then shut up for a minute. Okay, so a person a girl came into my life when we were doing an exposure live, and she said, Tim's talking to me, and we were like, okay, you know, maybe it's just another one of these.
I've got a solicitor.
So,
Someone commented, carry on.
someone then came into my box and said, do you know she's only 16? So I said, after that, what we did after that, yes, we done wrong. And I've already said that. We messed up with that. I've held my hand up.
Why did you post that with no proof? Why did you post that with no proof?
Can you let me...
So the 16-year-old, I don't know what that's about or whatever, but apparently something about a 16-year-old that he were talking to or whatever, but that's been defuted, or whatever you want to call it. It's been found out that was false.
Tim,
okay, but that's defamation.
Let me talk.
No, Tapper, sorry.
Right, I came into the box yesterday where he was, and I said, Tim, we messed up.
Make sure studio don't mess up. Yay, it's worked. Good morning, Michelle.
You hear me?
We can, if you can speak up a little bit though, because you're very...
Just quickly, right, an account came into that girl's live, stated she was 16, and they weren't sure how to deal with it. They didn't post anything, but the most disturbing thing about this is all he said about it was, well, 16's legal.
He said 16's legal?
That's all he kept saying last night.
Wow.
So I just wanted to put that out there as well to people. 16's legal, it's legal.
And he's got a 17-year-old daughter, yeah? Wow.
But anyway, I need to go to an adult again. So
okay.
Just to make sure everybody knew all about that.
Yeah, can you send a heart me?
I have. I did it when I came out. Okay, bye.
Bye. Let's see if it goes back. I'm just waiting for it to go back. Right, cool. Michelle's always in the drama. She is the drama on the TikTok now. Yeah, have I got part 2, Pags? Have we got part 2? Did you tag me in it? Have I got a part 2? I've got part 2. Same page. Yeah, but I'm not on the page. Right, just give me a second. We'll see if I can find the part 2 for everybody. Part 2. No, that's going to mess me up now. I'll tag me. Quickly tag me. And we'll get on with part 2. Because it'll mess me up. Or if anybody else can. Yeah, so he's got a 17-year-old daughter, and he's going around this app saying that 16 is legal. As if it's I mean, I find that a bit fucking odd. Do you know what I mean? I find it really odd, to be honest with you. A man of his age. You know, I just fuck it. It makes me sick. So, yes, it's still a kid. The word teen. The fact that it's the word teen. You know what I mean? It's just... Nah. Right, Pags, have you done it? That part 2? Right.
Year-old after yesterday.
I'll be 1 second.
People on live stream think it's true. It's not true.
Nobody mentioned the 16-year-old. As we said yesterday, that is a separate issue to the main issue with you.
It's not. That girl's a fake account. No one knows her. Never had a 16-year-old.
Listen. These girls have said that's the first live they have done like that. They weren't sure what to do. They have apologised and said that it should have been taken to the police or a responsible person to do this, right? Everyone else's issue is with you, the way you conduct yourself and sending voicemails to people that you take from this app.
I can see people with grey boxes Don't let me see you again. Please send a heart me. Thank you. At least you could do when you're in somebody's live.
Into Discord.
2 people.
Onto Snapchat. Or onto Snapchat. It's not the first time, Tim.
Somebody messaged as well.
6-8 months ago, it was the same thing, and I was in those lives.
No, it wasn't.
You're outed for your.
That wasn't nothing to do with this. 2 people I messaged, and I've had one of the people already admit she was.
I
was replying to you. I don't know why you're involved.
Finish it. I'm going to say my thing, and then I'm going to mute for the entire time you're in the box. Okay? I'll even drop for the box. Right? Just let me finish. You are taking vulnerable women and taking them on. You are taking them on to a separate app where you can.
No separate app. No separate app.
No, one-to-one basis. You cannot speak. You cannot speak. You cannot send videos on TikTok. So you move them to a separate app.
No separate app. Look, why is Michelle talking? I will leave this Michelle talking. I'm the one bringing you the views. Host,
just leave emotion then, because you're not letting her finish her sentence.
You're making up lies. It's all lies. I will leave this talking.
I what I was thinking, and you
know what? I can't. You just got up with a man.
I was wishing that I could be draining my.
Yeah, sorry, I dropped out of the box there because I couldn't be arsed with him anymore. I honestly, hats off to Millsy and Michelle, honestly, and all of that. I couldn't handle him. He is an absolute toxic, gobby little shit.
Mouth.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I was single. 2 people I was talking to. 2 people I was talking to. I said about that.
I was a man. I'm still looking at you.
I'm not denying the voice notes. I'm not denying the voice notes. They were flirting with me as well.
Michelle's doing that noise you can hear. Alison, thank you. Michelle's playing some voice notes or whatever.
They were flirting with me as well.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Guys, they were flirting with me as well.
Did you hear Top Girl playing DJ's comment? No, on what, Fraggle? Was it on this? Was it? I will be doing Trace. Was it on this? A comment on this, or a comment on something else? Was it his comment on FYPers? Because that'll be getting mentioned this morning.
And that's what I want to get those people.
The point is, you're taking the women from this
they
app.
shouldn't have shared private voice notes. Why is Michelle still in? They shouldn't have shared private voice notes. They shared me private voice notes and deleted them. We were flirting with each other. We liked each other. We liked each other. No. We liked each other. No. I'm allowed to send private voice notes as an adult. They were adults. I was an adult. We liked each other. I'm allowed to send them.
The issue is,
why is Michelle in? Host, I will leave if Michelle's not dropped out.
Listen, you're not going to tell me.
I will leave if Michelle's, because this is all against me.
Tim,
everyone's
let me tell you, I don't care what you drop or what you stay, right? If you want to get your point across, you're not going to manipulate me. You are not going to manipulate me and tell me when to, who to drop and who not to drop. Let's get that straight, okay?
Right. Okay, goodbye.
Well, drop then.
Okay, bye.
You're not telling me what to do.
Michelle doesn't let me
If you want to get your point across,
I can't talk. Why can't I talk? This is the one.
You're not listening.
You can talk, but you're not letting other people finish what they're saying first.
The issue is that it's vulnerable.
I will hold my hands up. It was me that dropped him there. I don't know if anybody else did, but I definitely pressed that button right at that point. That guy was taking over that live. And he was, yeah. I was getting madder and madder. The girls were handling, but he just kept talking over and over and over and over. It just wasn't worth being in that box.
It's still going to be. The issue is that it's vulnerable women that you tend to be around that seem to be being manipulated by you for gifts in a romantic way. Privately off of this app, whether it's on Snapchat, WhatsApp, Discord, and these women tend to be vulnerable, and several women have come forward and said how you have made them feel. So you coming in here shouting and screaming, I don't know if your name is Emotions in Life because you're a very emotional man, emotionally unstable, but we're just pointing out that what you're doing is with vulnerable women. And the videos you do are to draw in vulnerable women because they feel like you're speaking directly to them. That's the problem here. And it's not just one or two women that have come forward and said about you. It's several different women, and you've been outed for this several different times. You just come in here and you think you can shout over everyone. No, sweetheart. I'm going. If I can't talk, I'm going. Grow up.
No, the difference is this time you have many strong women that are going to back these women up.
Can I just,
Tim, for you to sit in and say people aren't letting me talk, you're not letting anybody else talk, and you ain't coming in here and trying to tell me who to drop and who not to drop, because I don't know as much as what's going on. The girl in the box does, Michelle does, and Holly obviously does, and Elisa, they know more than I do, right? So I'm not really involved in the situation to be hosting. It was never really about you were going to come in and have this conversation, but you ain't going to sit here and tell me what I can do and what I can't do in my own life. And you can't complain that people aren't letting you talk. When it's their turn to talk, you're jumping on top of them. So just behave. If you want to come in and speak like an adult, come in, but don't sit here telling me what I can do and what I cannot do, okay?
And you wasn't saying, I don't know who these people are, when I sent you a clam, was you, Tim? You was clam slamming all over the app. Yeah, bitch.
Look at Julie, shut
Before I hit Michelle arriving, let's say, I've arrived. I take it a clam slam is the... Yeah, it's what? I thought it was something you got at a fish market. I don't fucking know. Fucking clam slam.
Look at you, Alicia.
Can I just say something real quick? I don't want to be talking over anyone, but so I'm gonna, because he has to keep bringing up this 16-year-old, and it's really getting to me, because we've already held our hands up that we fucked up with that situation. I am not a big creator. That was my first exposing live. I panicked. I didn't handle that situation right. No, I didn't. I can hold my hands up and take accountability for.
But I'm still. Can someone? That's a clam slam. I'm just like. Bam bam, thank you. What's a proper clam slam? I still don't know what a proper. Is it when they just? What is it? You just explain it to me. I don't know what a proper clam slam is. Sorry.
That, but Tim, you can't take accountability for the voice notes you've been sending, and it's not just these.
I know
Lizzie and Jen, is you literally posted voice notes, explicit voice notes in a whole group chat of you and your mods. But it's only 1 and 2 women, is it? No, you're a liar. You're a liar.
Is it where they just close the legs? Yeah. If someone gives him a clam, he slams his legs. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Let's. How do I? Oh, I can't get my camera up. I'm not moving my camera about. I'm not doing a clam slam. I'm not doing it. I'm commando at the moment. I'm not doing it. I'll be banned.
That's all I had to say.
Can I just say, he sat there and said that there was no proof of her voice notes, but I've got a screen recording of him at the weekend saying he went back on the chat and all her voice notes were still there, but yet he couldn't screen record or screenshot them for proof.
Can you play it? Have you got it?
Kay's got it. I haven't got a second device, sorry. I sent it all to Kay. Kay's got all the screen recordings and everything, but he also said in a box, which again, we have screen recordings of.
Right. Come on. Let's what do you call it? Let's get back to the where is it?
My words describe how you feel right now.
This was Michelle's response.
That's because you're at lowest ebb. You seek answers and solace. I'm Tim Coles. I have absolutely no qualifications or professional accreditations. I'm a self-styled mental health advocate, life coach, guru, a motivational and inspirational speaker. I sit in my car spouting total bollocks. I'm a snake oil salesman. I've got no legal basis to give advice for mental or physical health. All you need to focus on is my natty hair, my cute face, my beard, my tight top, my sleeve tattoos. Delude yourself as I chat utter fucking shit
I want to charm you, to help you, to encourage you, to soft soap you. I can solve all your woes by you sending me gifts and money. If you're watching this nodding, thinking my words describe how you feel right now, that's because you're at lowest ebb. You seek answers and solace. I'm Tim Coles. I have absolutely no qualifications or professional accreditations. I'm a self-styled mental health advocate, life coach, guru, a motivational and inspirational speaker. I sit in my car spouting total bollocks. I'm a snake oil salesman. I've got no legal basis to give advice for mental or physical health. All you need to focus on is my natty hair, my cute face, my beard, my tight top, my sleeve tattoos. Delude yourself as I chat utter fucking shit. I want to charm you, to help you, to encourage you, to soft soap you. I can solve all your woes by you sending
soft soap you. Oh, Michelle. Oh, dear. I think that's quality response.
I was going to say, I'm really surprised.
Oh, this is she's moaning at me, right? Because I was in her comments box with Alex and Corey, and she heard part of a conversation, and she believed that I knew all about what Corey had said on Favorited.
Chippy and Alex didn't mention it. Why, Chippy? Why you?
I'll answer your question why I didn't answer it. At the time, I hadn't seen Corey's Favorited episode. Let's just put it that way. And what I will say is that after hearing Corey's, and I said this yesterday, after hearing Corey's Favorited rant, I will say that I would have never done that. I don't think he should have done that, and I think he owes you an apology. How's that? He does owe her. The stuff that come out of his mouth wasn't right. It was wrong. He shouldn't be saying that shit. And I know that there's a lot gone on between them, and a lot of tours and fro's with them. They sort of have a love-hate relationship. I don't know what the hell goes on with them, but the woman are the friends, and then they're not, then they are, then they're not. They talk on each other's family, etc., etc. What I'd say is he does owe her an apology for that rant on Favorited. And I'm not going to direct people to it, but it is on Observer's YouTube.
Scared of Corey? Why? Because you feel that, he's going to dox you, or you feel that,
I'll dox myself if you want. All day, every day, because I ain't afraid of nobody on this app.
Is above you? Why didn't you mention the grape? Why didn't Alex mention it? Why didn't...
So, like, again, I'm just answering her question before we finish that video, because I honestly did not know at that time when she's asking.
Three peas in a pod right there. Alex Brigham, Chippy, and Corey Wilde. They attack women.
We attack women day in, day out, but I sit with women day in, day out, and I don't attack women day in, day out, so she can claim what she likes. Don't care. Yes, I've had arguments with women on this app. Am I proud? Absolutely not. But I ain't no Corey Wilde neither. I hold my hand up when I'm wrong. Chippy lives in Chippy Lane, Chippy, England. And she attracts, yeah, exactly. Kat, we all know about her history. I'm not here slating her off. I'm just answering her question. I did not know at that time what Corey had done on Favorited and what he'd said. So my answer to you is that I didn't know at the time. I've now watched it. I watched it that night. Last night before, whatever it was. And that's my response. He owes you an apology. I can't be any fairer than that because I don't like what he said. So...
all the time on this app. I mean, I think women need to wake up.
I don't like her.
Because you cannot sit there and say...
Me and her don't like each other, right? But I will not sit here and say what he did was right, because it wasn't.
For a deep relationship with some form of trauma at the hands of a man,
you're right,
and support those three people.
This woman, she does need a victim. She does need somebody to go out all the time. If she's not happy or she's not on the FYP, she needs to create something to get on the FYP. We all know what she does. We all know what she's like. She is no saint. you know. And I really, I know, Fraggle, but you know, that's what it is. I'm just answering her, so I don't really like playing it.
Yeah, stop looking up to these men. Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're nothing.
Please take advice off that. So I'll say to that one.
The threesome, have you missed it?
I've not seen anybody really talking about this. So this is whatever his name is, Dave, is it, or something? Hangs around with some other people.
My burner's even invited her into it.
Right. You didn't realize that there are real people in here, right?
I am not selfish. I'll let your sister come as well.
No, no. You can't.
Why?
No, you won't. She's nearly 8.
I'll baby wipe it before she sucks it.
I just, you know what I mean? Just beware, because they reckon he knows her age. Yeah, exactly. Yuck.
I'm sorry. That went too far, that wasn't it?
No, you don't know how to go.
I know.
There's a line. And you've got
My brain goes to some mad places.
Bit weird how nobody talks about it, though, isn't it? You know, this is what pisses me off on this app, is that people are quite happy to call people out, you know, but there's a certain few people that never ever get called for their fucking behaviour. It's like people are either scared of I can't even say the fucking word, the repercussions of it all. Do you know what I mean? It's like they don't speak out, like they don't stand up to these fucking people, because I do think deep down some of them are just fucking bullies. I really do. And I can never ever, I'm 58, right? And I can never ever work out, right? We all like a laugh and a joke, but there are certain situations where just things are just not funny. And he's got to be in his late 30s, 40s, whatever he is. He's a family man, but yet he's talking to a 17-year-old like that. In my life, in my world, you don't talk to 17-year-olds like that. The minute you know their age, right? The minute you know their age, you're a family man, you say, fuck off, don't want to know. Sorry.
Honestly, Cece, it's just a joke. It's just a bit banter.
No, it's not. This is a genuine offer. Do you want a contract or?
How much am I getting paid?
A contract. Does he talk through his nose as well? For fuck's sake.
Well, let me see me chat GBT will make me a contract. Can you make me a contract?
For what? For
promising a threesome with kills.
Honestly, everyone follow David. He's hilarious.
Kills on TikTok.
The threesome, have you missed it?
My burner's even invited her into it.
Right. You didn't
listen.
I don't know what else to say. I find it wrong. You don't talk to kids that age, because they are kids at 17, they're kids. And, sorry, you just don't talk to them like that. Not a chance. Right, you can have a bit of Yorkshire, 50 Shades of Grey.
The missus bought a paperback from Keighley Saturday. I had a peep inside a bag. 'Twas 50 Shades of Grey. Well, I just left it to it. At 10 I went to bed. When she appeared an hour later, the sight filled me with dread. For in her right hand she held a rope, and in her left a whip. She threw them down upon the floor and then began to strip. Well, 50 years or so ago I might have had a peek, but Doris hasn't weathered well. She's 84 next week. Watching Doris bump and grind, things could not get much grimmer. And then they went from bad to worse, and she toppled off her Zimmer. She struggled up upon her feet a couple minutes later, put her teeth back in and said, I must dominate her. Well, if you knew our Doris, you'd know just why I spluttered. I'd spent 3 weeks in traction from the last complaint, I muttered. She stood there nude, naked like, linked forward just a bit. I thought, what the hell, stepped forward and stood on her left tit. She screamed and shouted, her teeth shot out. My God, what had I done? And then she started screaming, step on the other one. Well, people, I can't tell them all what happened on that day. Suffice to say, my jet black hair turned 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, dear God. Sorry, I just thought I'd put that in there. I don't know what it's about.
Because my mouth run away with us a little bit. Oh, and I told her to get herself down too, because I'm here for her. It's my little rant over. How are you all doing? I did go on to, hey, my Frankie, how are you, me baby? Who said that about your sons? Somebody went into Delusives. She's been in there a few times and tried to say, I've got 5 kids. I'm sure she said to 5 different dads. I've been a busy lass and definitely had the box knocked off us. And that all my boys was rapists. The weirdo, absolute weirdo. So there and then I give him the address, told her exactly where I lived to come down, told her what I thought of her. Then, like I say, my mouth got the better of us, and then I got myself a banana. So it is what it is.
I don't know why I would shared that. I don't know what that was about. Right, you can watch these for a minute, and then we'll go back to. Now, is that what you girls get up to? Seriously?
If you're watching
We've
this,
seen that. We can watch
if
it
you're
again.
watching this nodding, thinking my words describe how you feel right now, that's because you're at lowest ebb. You seek answers and solace. I'm Tim Coles. I have absolutely no qualifications or professional accreditations. I'm a self-styled mental health advocate, life coach, guru, a motivational and inspirational speaker. I sit in my car spouting total bollocks. I'm a snake oil salesman. I've got no legal basis to give advice for mental or physical health. All you need to focus on is my natty hair, my cute face, my beard, my tight top, my sleeve tattoos. Delude yourself as I chat utter fucking shit. I want to charm you, to help you, to encourage you, to soft soap you. I can solve all your woes by you sending me...
Just repost it, all right? Everybody repost that for Michelle. They do make me laugh, these ones.
والله اعطيني الكيس من هناك. كيس شو؟ كيس ورا. وين؟ زمورة تحت.
وبعدين انا خلص حمام.
And like, you know,
they do make me laugh, honestly. Should go have a look at some of their videos. Miss Red has her say on Delusive Angie after Angie gets one of Corey's gifters in her box and questions why she gifts him. So this was all about why, was it Sharon? I think her name was Sharon, had gifted Corey or some lions or whatever. Madness. Why are people even talking about what people are... What's it got to do with anybody? Seriously. What's it got to do with anybody who gifts who? Alright? Gift who the fuck you like. It's your money. Alright? If you gift the wrong people, people will criticise you. Yeah, alright, whatever. There's no need to hold lives on it, is there?
People questioning gifters now. Why are you gifting that person? Why are you gifting this person?
Yeah, she thinks... Do you know what? Honestly, Kat, that woman thinks we all forget what she's done. We don't.
Since when should gifters have to jump in a box, or supporters have to jump in a box and be questioned about why they're gifting somebody? Like, who the fuck do you think you are that somebody has to sit in a box and tell you why they're gifting somebody else? Why do people gift you after the shit you've said? It's nobody's business. I tell you what, had I been that woman, I would have told you to fuck right off. Get the fuck out of here.
Do you know what, Frank? I thought that's the video you were on about that I just played. Is it connected to that? Or is it the one where there's 4 in a box? Because I think I've seen that. There's 4 in a box. Four in a box.
Angie questions Corey's big gift on why she supports him.
My mutual gift. Hello. Yes, and what do you want? I don't know, I believe I was spoken about earlier, so I'm just here to just clarify a few things, if that's okay with you. Yeah, we can put you in the big box so she can have a say, guys. Don't follow her. And we're just curious as to why you gifted this cretin to the right. Which right am I looking at? Corey Wild. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, you've said this many times, right? It's just an app. Yeah, it's just an app. I wouldn't go in on about victims or anything like that. Okay. Second of all, have you not also said that gifters can gift who they want? Yeah, of course you can. If you want to support someone that says...
Yeah, you can gift who you want, guys, as long as Angie likes them. If Angie says it's okay, guys, you can gift who you want. Yeah, you're okay to gift that person. Yeah, if absolutely. We went on TikTok standards, right? Sorry, this just made me fucking. It made me really, really mad. Like the fact that a woman who goes out to work, earns some money, she can gift whoever she wants. Like why? And like I say, why are people that are supporting creators having to jump in boxes and defend why they're gifting people? Should we get everybody in the box, Andrew gifts you after some of the stuff you've said? Should we get everybody in the box who's gifted me after some of my actions? Like, if we go by standards of creators and the stuff that they've done.
Nobody should have to come on here and justify who they're gifting to. If you're financially capable of gifting somebody and you want to gift somebody, it is your choice who you gift and why you gift, okay? That is your choice, okay? The only time anybody should show any concern to anybody gifting is if they think that that person is in a vulnerable position and have not got the money that they're actually spending, all right? That's the only time you should really maybe have a question and do it in private rather than on all over the internet, all right? It is jealousy, Scouse. You are quite absolutely right. It all bases down to jealousy, because if that person, Sharon or whatever her name was, if she'd have gifted the other person, Delulu, if she'd have gifted her 2 lions, there'd have been nothing said. Not a word. In fact, she'd have been in the box for a week. She'd have been talked about for a week. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. Right, where we're going next? Where we're going to go?
I'm just little old me sat in the kitchen.
So I couldn't stop laughing over there, right? When I'm not, I think EQ thinks I'm hating on her, but I'm not hating on anybody, right? But the other day when, was it Bubbles did the dirty with the filter on her with the big nose, I couldn't stop laughing. I still can't. When I've watched it back 3 times and still laugh. But now she's got back on her head. What the fuck? Has she lost the plot?
If you don't like it, nothing I can do about it, really. Alexa off.
She's become so unlikable. She used to have a bit of character, now she's just so unlikable, and everything's nasty and negative. Thank you, Donna.
Where are we going to start with? Oh, this hay fever's driving me so.
How much you want to bet Jerry Ticky is going to make an appearance? Hi, Jerry Ticky. Worst I'm never supporting that crate.
We're fucking adults, right? And we're sat watching somebody fucking cam 2ing somebody with a bag on their head. I just don't. Where are we going here? What the fuck? I can't. Oh, right, Mr. DG. Never used to like him. Then I sort of liked him. And then again, he's just starting to play that little fucking I'm higher than I'm high and mighty fucking character again, innit? Where he thinks he's above every fucker. Thinks he's some celebrity. He thinks the fucking BBC are going to sign him up for some fucking contract tomorrow or something. He's getting way above his station a fucking game with some of the shit that comes out of his mouth. Yeah, he's getting arrogant. And I don't like what he fucking said. And he keeps telling us that what we should and what we shouldn't fucking do. We'll do what we like. We're in control, not you. You need to fucking start understanding, all these creators, that we're in charge, not them. The viewer is the person in charge. All right? And all the FYPers and all the FYP screeners, you fucking need them more than they need you. All right? Because if it wasn't for them, your fucking voice wouldn't get out anywhere. Nobody'd watch you. Only a little fucking select crew that you've got hanging around you. That's the fucking truth of it.
No, I don't need to be jealous of your views. I don't need to be jealous of anything, anyone.
Well, yeah, he wanted to do his own FYP. Lasted about 3 seconds.
Anywhere, I'm happy within myself. I'm very secure in myself. And good morning, Genta. Afternoon, sorry. And I'm not really arsed, mate. You can sit on 7,000 views or whatever. Tell me when them 7,000 views get you to number 1, or you hit a video with fucking millions of views that hit.
And there you go. Is it the limelight? Mr. Big on fucking TikTok? No, you're not. No, you're not, because when you go to the other side, no fucking knows who you are. When you go out on the street and you're walking down this fucking street doing shopping, nobody out of your own area, nobody fucking knows who you are. Nobody cares who you are. All they see is a stick walking down the fucking road. You're a fucking nobody. As much as we're a fucking nobody. Stop getting fucking delusions above your fucking station, mate. And calling fucking people bagheads because they do FYP shows. Fuck you.
The paper or hit the television or something like that. That's what I'd be jealous of. Someone who was really successful on TikTok, not some fucking baghead who watches videos and slates people.
Baghead that sits and watches fucking and slates people. Don't do drugs. Baghead is somebody who does drugs, yeah. Take it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is, yeah. Who the fuck does he think he is? You know, sometimes people have got to bite back at people like you.
And slags them off.
What's he doing today?
Really jealous.
Let's talk about his content, eh? Let's talk about his content. Does he think his content's original? I can tell you now, my 13-year-old, the content that he were putting out and that he went viral for, the granddad, all right? And the putting walkie-talkie things in McDonald's and stuff, yeah? And playing around with people. Been done on YouTube years ago. Years ago. My son used to watch people doing it. That's how I know it were out years ago. So he's copied content because he couldn't create his own. If that's the truth of the fucking matter. So stop getting above your fucking station, Mr. Copycat.
So jealous. I got up this morning and thought, why can't I slag people off like that and get thousands of views?
But you're doing it now, aren't you?
Why?
But he's doing it now. He's calling people bagheads and stuff. Are you not slagging everybody else off? Doing exactly what you say you don't want other people to do.
Why can't I do that? I'm really devastated that I've never been to your level.
What's he doing out now? What's he doing today? Tell you what he's doing today. He's gone fishing. He's gone fishing. Is that not copying everybody else? That's original, isn't it? Let's all go fishing.
I've never heard, come on, mate. Let's just not talk about fucking jealousy. Okay, yeah, I'm jealous I gave shit to someone on the internet and got my window smashed in and had to move out because I'm a fucking victim of society. I'm sorry that I sit in a kitchen fucking slating everyone every morning and creating hate campaign on people. I'm really sorry that I've never made a video on TikTok and just got live viewing and still don't, still think I'm fucking sick. I'm sorry that...
Can I just say, right, on here, right, I was looking up, when people talk about how big they are on this app, because there's too many of them that we see around us that think they're bigger than everybody else, right? So I was looking to see what TikTok itself or Google thought of what was a big TikToker. And he ain't one of them. I'm not one of them. He ain't one of them. Miss Red's not even one of them. Delusive is not one of them. Because they don't get the numbers. And they don't get them. It's all based on numbers, followers, and how regular they go live and get them numbers in. That's how TikTok works it out. So we are all small fry. Out of 23 million people, we're all small fry. Even CLA, small fry. Small fry. Because it's based, this is unfair, Chippy. This based on views, followers, the amount of people you get when you're going live, etc., and when you do it on a regular basis. So you can go look it on Google. The stats are there. So none of us are. Okay? None of us are. He's not even really classed as a medium TikToker. People are getting tens and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even more than that, in their lives when they go live, instantly. We ain't even on that level. None of us here are on that level. So let's stop calling ourselves and thinking we're VIPs and stuff like that, because we're not. We're just TikTokers. We're just TikTokers.
I dox people's addresses and get really excited about it and then cry about it when it happens to me. I'm sorry that I'm a boring cunt that can't make videos and have a personality of my own, so I just have to slate people to get views.
Yeah, look, listen, this is just my view, right? This is just my view. I'm not asking you to feel any way. I'm not asking you, you know me, I'm not asking you to feel in any way, shape or form how I feel. I'm just saying how I feel, all right? Because he has pissed me off when he's saying the FYPers and the Clippers were all just bagheads. Go fuck yourself, mate. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? You can sit there slating us as if we're not allowed to slate you back. Well, I'm going to fucking slate you. Your content is shit. That's why you go from gaming to fishing to fucking nothing. You're shit, mate. You're dropping off. You fucking know you are. You're desperate for some fucking views right now. So that's why you keep trying different fucking things. Because your views and your money's going down, innit? That's the fucking truth of it. And he'll come back and call me all sorts of names. Who cares? Who gives a shit? There's another fucker here.
No, don't send me gifts on here, Callie. Callie, are you mad? Don't send me gifts on here, darling. To the PayPal, yeah? I'm blocking you off for gifting me on here.
Fucking state of this. State of it. And people are still sending it.
I said no gift me on here, darling. I'm not having this. Dust to you.
Exactly, cockapoo. That's what's got me annoyed. He's got no right to call people like me that do an FYP show. You see, my idea of doing an FYP show is that people go to... Right, we've got a mixture of people on this app, right? People go to work. People have got busy lives looking after other people. We've got disabled people. We've got... what's the word for it where people are... We've got all walks of life, haven't we? Right? People are out working. People are doing stuff. People are busy doing whatever they're doing. Right? They don't see TikTok all day. They might see clips and stuff. They might be on holiday. They might have gone off for the day.